the last stages and the exciting stages of this year's event. And I can honestly say that last night was a short night.
But for a very good reason.
And there was some exciting news that we had. The big Boy Scouts were required, and that was super exciting. Big Boy Scouts were required, and we had to shoot up to an area. Thankfully, it was really easy to get to. And it was the third World Carp Classic carp of over 30 kilos that was actually caught. Absolutely incredible.
I mean, that was just a really special moment because you just think about how many people have been out there kind of trying to catch these 30-kilo carps at the World Carp Classic. And now we've had 3. But a very fun fact, actually, that I found out today is that 2 of them, 2 30-kilo carp, have been caught using the same bait.
Is that right? Now, which bait would that be? Or should we come on to that later?
I think we save that as a secret. I think we make sure that everyone stays here. We'll let you know later on in the live which bait was used to catch 2 30-kilo carp, 2 of the 3 30-kilo carp at the World Cup Classic.
So actually, as a percentage, that's 66.6% recurring, by the way, for those that do mathematics.
There we go. Well, we've got some very, very special guests tonight to come and speak to you about what's going on from Poland. So that's when I'm going to say goodbye. And we have our lovely Veronica, who's going to be helping translate Polish tonight. There we go.
Well, thank you very much, Sophie. And just looking forward to welcoming Veronica to join me, because my Polish is, whilst it's I wouldn't say it's that good, but I mean, I've got lots of really good friends in Poland, so that's already a good start. So Veronica, good evening.
Hello everyone. Cześć wszystkim.
So I mean, Veronica's been working diligently, doing all the admin side of things, and being in communication, get my teeth back in, with lots of different people about all sorts of different things, not just this week, but throughout the year in the preparation to the event. Now, one of the things we're going to be talking about, Veronica, is we're going to be talking to several of the teams from Poland. Poland is, we've got great support in Poland. We've got many good friends in Poland. There's 4 qualifiers in Poland. And I mean, the Polish have done very well in the event over the past years.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we have lots of lovely Polish people, and I really couldn't imagine that we could get better competitors.
Well, the Polish are certainly great competitors in the event. It's going to be interesting to see how they're faring in this year's competition. It's we've got lots of things going on, lots of competitors out there at the moment from many different countries, of course. But anyway, Sophie, are we going to who's going to be the first guest on the show this evening? We're going to have
Meus.
There we go. Let's get the Meus team on. There's some of their products.
Hello, Ross. Hello, Veronica.
Cześć.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. It's great to see you all.
Wszyscy widzę, że jesteście dobrze ustawieni.
No,
Jesteście gotowi do rozmowy?
tak jak chcieliście, tak jesteśmy.
That's very good. Well, look, let me ask you a question. I mean, so in terms of actually following the action, are you following it closely from where you are on the peg, and also the teams that you're following apart from your own one as well?
Czy śledzicie uważnie wydarzenia w swoim sektorze i czy macie już ulubione drużyny lub momenty?
Oczywiście, że tak. No, siłą rzeczy zawsze obserwujemy, jak łowi się w naszym sektorze i de facto na całych zawodach. Oczywiście kibicujemy w tym momencie naszym kolegom tutaj z prawej strony, którzy wypracowali kilka pięknych ryb.
Z Polski.
Z Polski.
Chłopakom z Ekobajca.
Także tutaj im kibicujemy. Oczywiście sami też czekamy na ryby. Na razie łowimy liny i takie inne ryby niż karpie, no ale zobaczymy. No i teraz dowiedzieliśmy się, że 20 na stanowisku numer 25 jest jakaś duża ryba, nie wiem jeszcze jaka, ale mamy taką informację, nawet nie wiem, czy wy macie, ale my już mamy.
Przed chwilą przejechał sędzia.
Nie mamy.
Dokładnie i dodatkowo patrzymy jeszcze, co się dzieje na stanowisku 22, ponieważ zarówno stanowisko 18, jak i stanowisko 22 mają fajne miejsce, fajny peg, ponieważ mają wjazd de facto na zatokę. Po prostu z połowy wody wchodzą w zatokę i łowią. No i czekamy, co się będzie jeszcze działo, bo pogoda ma się trochę zmienić i jesteśmy ciekawi, co się stanie z rybami, czy ryby się przemieszczą, czy nie. Także no czekamy.
No tak, mamy niestety niezbyt dobre informacje, jeśli chodzi o pogodę w najbliższych dniach, godzinach. Więc tak jak mówisz, zobaczymy, co się będzie działo.
So what are they saying? Do you know what? It's great. You're going to have a great chat with Veronica in Polish. That's wonderful. But can you just translate it a little bit, please?
Just to cut the story short, they are looking closely what's going on in the sector. They really hope that one of the Polish teams will get some fish because they've done pretty well so far. And yeah, we will see what's going to happen because the weather is changing. So
Yes, that's for sure. Well, look, I think one of the things I've seen with Mouse over the many years that you've been involved and both sponsoring and participating in the event is the great support that you've got and the great camaraderie that you have. When I go to Poznan and see the great team there and other places where the Mouse team are, you've got really good team spirit and you seem to have a really good company ethic.
Z tego, co zauważył, jak był w Polsce na Rybomanii, widzi, że w waszej ekipie naprawdę dogadujecie się, jesteście bardzo zgraną ekipą, tak samo jak inni Polacy.
No, odpowiadając na to pytanie, no staramy się, że tak powiem, tworzyć jakąś taką stabilną drużynę i od wielu lat jeździliśmy praktycznie w takim samym składzie. W tym roku niestety Lechu już nie mógł z nami być, ale macie rację, ponieważ myślę, że atmosfera w teamie jest rzeczą chyba jedną z najważniejszych i to przekłada się na to, że dzisiaj odwiedzili nas francuscy przyjaciele, z którymi poznaliśmy się i jako, że nas bardzo polubili, to właśnie co roku są u nas i około 30 minut temu nas właśnie opuścili, bo już wiedzieli, że będziemy występować tutaj przed kamerami, dlatego tak kulturalnie się z nami pożegnali. Także bardzo miło z ich strony.
I całą ekipą francuską wybierają się latem do Polski na nasze spotkanie wędkarskie na meeting Meusa. I oczywiście polska gościnność, tak więc mamy nadzieję, że znowu na Rybomanii zobaczymy Ciebie, Weronika, Rosa, Marian, tak więc
Całą ekipę
będzie super, nie? Trzeba się przygotować i omówić, trzeba będzie się przygotować i omówić wyjazd do Hiszpanii, nie?
Na pewno się spotkamy, a Hiszpania w przyszłym roku zapowiada się bardzo ciekawie. Mamy już dużo drużyn z Polski, więc zapisujcie się, są jeszcze miejsca wolne. So pass it on to you. Right, so they do have really good spirits in their team. So one of the team member, Leszek, couldn't make it this year, but they are really positive about what's happening inside of the company. They also mentioned that they got really friendly with other French competitors. So they will be coming to Poland for get together. And yeah, we just say that Polish hospitality is really good. So they hope that French will be
Becoming,
really pleased.
I know that Polish hospitality is very good. I certainly, thanks to Mouse, I need to take a packet of anodine when I go to Poland sometimes.
Pack of what?
Anodin for headaches. The Polish vodka is good.
Meusówka.
Exactly.
Tak, czyli po prostu Ross jadąc do Polski musi zawsze być przygotowany i mieć ze sobą tabletki na ból głowy.
So look, guys, you've got some great baits here, and different pop-ups and different things, and you've developed these over time. Look, these are some great ones that you've got here. These ones here, so many different baits, and you've developed a big range of products now.
Macie naprawdę dużo produktów, macie spory, że tak powiem, wybór. I te produkty są dobrej jakości.
So yeah, as you can see, these are some of the Meus products actually out on the bank being displayed. But no, really good products and such a wide range now. Looking back over the past few years, you've really expanded that range. But what inspired you to set the company up in the first place?
Rozwinęliście firmę w naprawdę dobry sposób. Firma prosperuje świetnie. Macie takie produkty, jakie po prostu są poszukiwane przez wędkarzy. Powiedzcie, jak, może inaczej, co zainspirowało Was, żeby założyć Waszą markę? I jak przebiegała ta droga?
To tak pokrótce, to ciężko odpowiedzieć jednoznacznie, bo temat jest szeroki. Zawsze jak się podejmuje pewną decyzję, to ona jest jakoś tam skorelowana z jakimiś doświadczeniami życiowymi. No, w związku z tym, że wędkowałem od 7 roku życia, de facto wędkuję, jakoś taki miałem moment w życiu, kiedy trochę świadomie i trochę nieświadomie doszedłem do wniosku, że nie będę robił tego, co się wyuczyłem, a będę robił coś innego, czyli właśnie założę taką firmę, która zacznie produkować te produkty, które notabene wcześniej robiłem domowym sposobem. I tak w 2008 roku rozpoczęła się działalność firmy, którą nazwałem Meus, czyli de facto mój z łacińskiego, jakoś tak, nie wiem dlaczego, no ale jakoś tak wymyśliłem, żeby ta nazwa była taka chwytliwa i żeby się kojarzyła z czymś takim właśnie, że to jest moje własne no i dlatego.
Okay, rozumiem. So Martin was fishing since he was 7 years old.
Right.
So he obviously went to school. He's been learning to become someone else, as in job-wise. But then he decided that sort of homemade things for fishing could become a good business. And since then, he's been developing, and yeah, that's
and working very hard as well. So that's great. And I have to say, I congratulate you for all your hard work and the success that you're enjoying now. Now, have just can we have a quick message to anybody that's following you, and friends, family, and those all over the world that are watching?
Czy macie teraz jakąś wiadomość do przekazania swojej rodzinie, przyjaciołom, ludziom, którzy teraz nas oglądają, lub też waszym klientom?
No pewnie, że mamy.
Słucham?
Jeżeli macie jakieś hobby, to z niego korzystajcie. Jeżeli wędkujecie, róbcie zakupy, wsiadajcie w samochód i jedźcie spędzać czas na łonie natury, póki macie tego czasu na tyle, żeby móc z tego skorzystać i cieszcie się tym wszystkim. No i myślę, że takie przesłanie, czyli żeby się cieszyć z dnia spędzonego nad wodą i myślę, że chłopaki, co możemy jeszcze powiedzieć? Żeby spędzać jak najwięcej czasu. Dokładnie.
Pozdrawiamy oczywiście rodziny, bo cały tydzień nas nie ma.
Dokładnie.
I pozdrawiamy tutaj naszego przyjaciela też, którego Ross doskonale zna, Leszka Ruteckiego, który nie mógł być na tej edycji
Tak.
zawodów z tego względu, że jego córka właśnie w ten weekend miała ślub we Włoszech, musiał pełnić swoje obowiązki ojcowskie. Zresztą Leszka, córka, też miała w ten weekend wesele i dlatego chłopaki Leszek z Marcinem wyjechali dopiero o 6 rano w niedzielę tutaj na zawody, dlatego nie było ich na rozpoczęciu. Dlatego pozdrawiamy wszystkich serdecznie, ale widzicie, że ta pasja...
Ale jesteśmy z wami cały
Dokładnie,
czas.
pasja i WCC ma taką moc, że wszystko da się
Dotarliśmy.
pokonać i no, pozdrawiamy serdecznie i do zobaczenia. No, z nami jest też Jacek właśnie, który pierwszy raz jest na WCC, to jest nasz szef produkcji i też mu się bardzo podoba i powiedział, że już załapał bakcyla i chyba Hiszpania też przed nim stoi otworem, tak więc zobaczymy jak będzie za rok, nie?
Dokładnie.
Miejmy nadzieję. My oczywiście też Leszka pozdrawiamy i w przyszłym roku na pewno się będziemy widzieć.
Tak jest.
Dokładnie.
No dobrze, to dziękujemy Wam bardzo za rozmowę. We about to...
Yeah, so what do they say?
Okay, so basically...
Do zobaczenia w Poznaniu.
Poczekajcie sekundkę, przetłumaczę tylko.
Przetłumacz.
So what they said is have your hobby, go out fishing, spend the all day by the lake and just enjoy yourself. And obviously we were talking about Leszek not being here, that there was his daughter's wedding. Of course, there was Marcin's daughter's wedding.
That was a fine excuse, by the way, guys. I can't believe your daughter's wedding gets in the way of coming to the World Carp Classic.
Mieliście naprawdę dobrą wymówkę, jeśli chodzi o śluby. Jak to mogło się zdarzyć, że akurat tak wypadło, że był World Carp Classic?
Right. Well, look, guys, thank you very much for joining us this evening. And I would say congratulations to the best team runner as well. I know that's one of the things that was actually said.
Yeah, dzięki Ros. Ros,
Okay.
to jest... I słuchaj, muszę wprowadzić pewną modyfikację. Team runnerzy muszą być na liście startowej.
Right. So team runners have to be on the official list.
Absolutely. Yeah, don't worry. It's coming. Right. Next. Okay. See you later on, guys. Okay. 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 You take care. Bye for now. Well, it's great. I mean, they're so much fun. I mean, having been to Poland and seen them in Poland and other places around the world, that there's been different shows. Great spirit, great team, and with everything else that's going on there. Right. Well, look, getting ready for Sophie to get us onto the and they're in 6th place at the moment, 7th place. That's Sophie just putting up another finger and a hand now. So anyway, look, great stuff. Look, so who have we got here then? That's all very good there. It's gone a bit wonky, but let me just hold this a second whilst we adjust the technical detail.
Czekajcie sekundkę, mamy lekkie problemy techniczne.
Na mój widok zawsze się wywrócają.
No, you're looking good there, guys. Anyway.
Witajcie.
Thank you. Witamy.
Cześć.
Witamy, Weroniko. Dziękujemy za pomoc i wsparcie.
Nie ma problemu.
W tych
Zawsze
latach i w poprzednich. Dziękujemy.
jak zawsze. Wszystko dla was, chłopaki.
Right. So, okay.
We
We
just
said
saying,
thank
guys,
you for Veronica,
just
Ross. We
saying-
said thank you for Veronica for the supporting us in this year and in the years before.
Good. She needs a lot of thanks, but I mean, she works very hard to actually
Really,
make sure that
she
everybody
makes the
supported it.
biggest job.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Well, it's great to see you in the event again this year, and
Should have a good premiere from you.
that's very good, very good. Well, look, so in terms of the developments we've had with this year's event about the GPS trackers and the tracking system, how have you found that as a progression with what we've been doing?
Okay,
jeśli-
in English.
Czy mam tłumaczyć, czy
Powiedz,
rozumiesz?
bo może ktoś z widzów nie rozumie.
Rozumiem. Dobrze. Czyli po wprowadzeniu GPS-ów w tym roku, czy uważacie, że to był dobry ruch i czy to jest po prostu postępowe?
Powiem tak, patrząc na naszą opinię innych kolegów z polskich teamów, z którymi rozmawiałem, powiedzieli tak. To były pierwsze spokojne World Carp Classic, gdzie nie trzeba było się walczyć o stanowisko w lewo, w prawo, nie było kłótni, nie było problemów. Każdy trzymał dystans do linii granicznej, każdy był spokojny, miał swoje stanowisko i było to bezproblemowe. To było najlepsze posunięcie, jakie można było zrobić.
So other people
O,
were
a teraz
also
na
saying
temat.
that
Sorry.
they have technical
Yeah, see,
issues.
you got a technical problem now.
Yes.
That
to
the
know.
GPS is
Level.
a brilliant thing. First year, that people didn't have to sort of argue with each other over a
Sure.
border. So yeah, that was a really good move.
Good. Well, I'm pleased. Well, what has been really, really exciting is we can see literally every movement to within 50 centimeters of where every boat has gone ever since the GPS trackers have been fitted. Now, that's really interesting because you can see where people are going, the tracks, the routes, and everything else. It really is fascinating. And what we have shown and what we have seen is that actually when we had the boundary markers out, people weren't going out that they could go further. But now it's absolutely accurate. And it's very interesting to see how people are using the boundary lines and everything correctly.
W naszym systemie GPS-a widzimy, jak poruszacie się w swojej strefie i zauważyliśmy też, że niektóre osoby trzymają ten dystans do granicy, nawet
Z dużym zapasem.
bliżej, tak, po prostu są bardzo, bardzo ostrożni.
No to wynika przede wszystkim z tego, że niektórzy po prostu nie powiększają tego na tyle i nie widzą tej odległości w metrach, jaka im pozostała. Jeśli mają pomniejszony ten obraz stanowiska i widzą tą linię i są prawie na tej linii, a w rzeczywistości do tej linii jest około 20 metrów nawet nieraz.
Ale też nie wiadomo, jakie
Jeśli
są
dobrze
granice tego
powiększysz,
GPS-u, nie?
jeśli
Tak,
dobrze
każdy powoli
powiększysz
pewnie.
obraz, no to wtedy widzisz, że jest metrów. A jeśli jest pomniejszony, no to ta łódka znajduje się praktycznie na linii.
Okej,
To
rozumiem.
na to trzeba zwrócić uwagę. A druga rzecz, że no każdy po prostu safety first, czyli bezpieczeństwo, uchronienie się przed
Przed
żółtą
żółtą
kartką.
kartką, no, dokładnie.
So most people probably didn't get the map big enough. So that's the reason they're not getting close to the borderline. A co było ostatnią rzeczą,
A
chłopaki?
drugą rzeczą było to, że zabezpieczają się wszyscy przed tym, żeby nie dostać żółtej kartki, bo
A, no
GPS
tak.
zawsze ma pewną tolerancję. Jak będzie słaba pogoda, będzie mniej tych GPS-ów osiągalnych przez urządzenie, no to może być przekłamanie. I wtedy można dostać żółtą kartkę niepotrzebnie.
So everyone is trying to, of course, avoid yellow
To
card.
protect himself.
Absolutely, but I think what is really good it is so much more relaxed this year. It is so
Yes,
much more
you don't
relaxed.
have to take care who is swimming where at the night, or if any from the night bears or somebody who is longer away came
Yeah.
to your boat to have a look what we are doing there and where.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is so good as an event organizer to actually be able to run the event and have these things in this way. So, look, I mean, we're coming into the last 2 nights of the event. 30 kilo carp caught last night. Any predictions for tonight?
Czyli zostały nam 2 noce do końca zawodów. Mamy już karpia 30-kilowego. Czy macie już jakieś typowanie?
Typowania nie można osiągnąć nawet 2 godziny przed końcem zawodów, bo tutaj to się wszystko może wydarzyć nawet o godzinie 6 rano przed zakończeniem zawodu. Sami o tym zresztą wiecie, że
No.
ostatnia noc, ostatni ranek może odwrócić całkiem tabelę, przesunąć wszystko. Kwestia wiatru, pogody i jak ryby się uaktywnią w których miejscach.
You can't really predict anything
Because
of the weather,
wind is
because of the
coming.
winds.
Wind is coming.
Yeah.
So even the last night, even the morning can change
To
everything.
produce, you're absolutely right. The wind is getting up. There's some really strong winds coming on Saturday and rain as well, just at the end of the competition. So there are some teams that we're going to be taking off the lake tomorrow again. So if any teams want to leave, and we please let the marshals know in advance of these winds getting up. If you're on the Big Island or on the dark side, please let us know, and we'd be more than happy to assist getting you off expediently and making sure that you get back safely ashore. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening, and looking forward to getting that news as a big fish caught in your swim.
Okay. It's super, but we are waiting for the wind, because wind and cold weather make always the big fishes from the base go to the deep water. And we are on the way.
Yeah, that's it.
Tutaj z kolejną 30 my jesteśmy umówieni.
Jakieś 40, tak?
That's it.
Ja jeszcze tylko dodam, co Ross chciał przekazać zawodnikom. Z tego co wiecie, prognoza pogody nie wygląda świetnie, będą silne wiatry, więc jeśli ktoś chciałby jutro spłynąć z wyspy, dajcie znać marszalom albo dajcie znać mi i pomożemy każdemu, kto będzie chciał się jutro przeprawić.
No my raczej będziemy
My
walczyć
nie
na
chcemy.
ryby. Także i co jeszcze tu pozdrawiamy nasze rodziny, bo
Pozdrawiamy nasze rodziny,
pozdrawiamy
pozdrawiamy
dwie nasze piękne żony, także
i
pozdrawiamy
kobiety,
wszystkich, tak jest.
pozdrawiamy też Meusów z poprzedniego live'a i wszystkich innych zawodników na
Dokładnie,
World Carp
wszystkich
Classic.
walczącą
I
Polskę.
trzymamy za was kciuki również, walczcie do końca, nie poddawajcie, bo jedna noc może zmienić wszystko.
Polska górą!
Okay, take care, guys, and
Thank you a
look
lot.
forward to seeing you soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye
Bye.
for now. Bye bye.
Pa!
Well, it is quite incredible to see the camaraderie that there is, even amongst all the Polish teams, and how everybody gets on there. I think that's that's really good. I mean, this is the Polish night focus on the Lowrance lives.
Yes, it is, definitely.
So who have we got next then? Woo!
So next person.
Ah,
Hi!
hi,
Hi,
how
Ross.
are you doing?
Markus Primitiv. Jak chłopaki do tej pory wszystko idzie?
Super idzie, sme na najlepšom pegu alebo na najlepšom mieste, ktoré môže byť na VCC. Je to Dark Side. Minulého roku sme si vylosovali miesto 65, toho roku 66, takže sa posúvame. A budúci rok dúfam, že v Španielsku budeme mať miesto, ktoré nám priniesie nejaké ryby.
Okay. So they're doing really well. Last year they were in PEG 65. Oh no, sorry, 66. This year they're in 65. So they didn't really move much.
You know the area well then.
They're hoping next year in Spain is going to be a totally different.
I can guarantee you will not have either those two pegs next year. Guaranteed.
Na 100% nie będziecie w przyszłym roku mieli tego miejsca, ani jednego, ani drugiego.
Nie bude Dark Side. Tam nie je Dark
No, all the dark side.
Oh.
Oriana and fishing in Spain is very, very different. It's going to be a completely new adventure for everybody.
Czyli łowienie w Hiszpanii będzie zupełnie inne niż tutaj na Madin.
But
Dúfame.
one of the things that we are going to be doing, as with the World Carp Classic here at Lac de Madine, is in Oriana, it's going to be lead free as well. I mean, Oriana is a lake that was the first lake in Europe to be getting a blue flag, and it's also got some of the cleanest air in Europe as well, with the mountains and everything else there. So the event will be lead free. Now, the products you're making are lead-free products, and you've developed them over the past few years with great success.
W przyszłym roku w Hiszpanii będziemy mieli także zawody, w których nie będzie można używać ołowiu. To jest strefa, która też bardzo dba o ekologię. Twoje ciężarki już produkujesz od jakiego czasu?
Moje ekologické zavážia som začal vyrábať pred 2,5 rokmi a každý rok to sa snažím trošku obmieniať a zlepšovať vlastne tú kvalitu materiálu a kvalitu toho produktu, aby pre všetkých rybárov, ktorí budú loviť alebo chytať ryby bez a nepoužívať olovené závažia, aby pre nich bolo čo najjednoduchšie uloviť rybu, lebo vlastne betonové alebo živicové závažie je podstatne väčšie ako je olovené závažie, tak sa snažím vždy akože vymýšľať a vyvíjať technológiu, kde stále zmenšujem to závažie, aby to bolo pre rybárov dobré a pekné a že by akože chytali ryby.
Okay. Mark is from Slovakia.
Yeah.
We have similar language. His Polish is pretty good, but I'm trying to understand. Well, I can mostly understand, so my translation will not be as great as with Polish guys. But what Marcus is saying is that he's been doing that for a couple of years. And every year he's trying to improve. He's trying to use different materials, better quality materials. So he's really progressing.
Have you got anything you can show us this evening in terms of the product, in terms of the dips and how you're using different things?
Czy możesz nam pokazać produkt, jak jest moczony, zanurzyć go w czymś?
Začali sme vyrábať a plniť akože produkty do boostra. Do boostra tu máme konkrétne pre feeder. Boostre môžete používať aké chcete. Myslím si, že by to malo zatraktívniť chytanie kaprov, lebo všetky kapre idú za vôňou a máme to plus k tomu, čo vyrábajú všetky firmy Boilies a ja neviem, Meus alebo Ultimate Products. A toto je vlastne také plus k tomu, taký dodatok, že vieme tie ekologické závažia aj ochutiť aromami.
Mark is dipping that into
Different flavors.
Yeah. That's it. So
attractants.
Apart from the ecological side of the weights, is also attracting fish with different flavors.
Different fish. It's very interesting. I also noticed that the way that you're the weights that you're producing are covered in different, be it stones or different things, to actually blend in with where that they're being placed on the bottom.
Twoje ciężarki są pokryte różnymi rzeczami, które tak jakby wtapiają się w naturalne środowisko, że to nie widać, że to jest po prostu sztuczne. Co dodajecie takiego do tych ciężarków?
Nie wiem, zaczęli sme používať teraz, alebo začali sme lepiť na tie naše ekologické závažia. Vlastne je to produkt z lesa, je to lesný produkt, je to všetko naturálne, takže keď sa to všetko nadipuje alebo dá sa tam príchuť, tak ten kapor vlastne to zatraktívni a ten kapor to začne jesť, vlastne on to začne akože požierať. Začali sme robiť aj s islandským machom. Je to vlastne živý mach z Islandu, ktorý tiež kapor ako bude jesť a tým pádom sa zatraktívni tiež lov kapra, že máme plus k tomu, že by sa ten kapor akože chytil. Je to čisto naturálny produkt, nie je to žiadna umelá vec, je to čistý islandský mach.
The weights are covered with all natural things. they come from woods, and also Marcus is like bringing oh, how do you call that?
It's special moss.
Moss, that's
Moss,
it,
special
yes,
things.
from Iceland.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's really good. I think that the way forward is the type of products you're producing are clearly very good, both for the environment and also good for fishing. But anyway, we look forward to catching up with you guys later on. Great to see you. Great to see you on the Big Island, and we look forward to seeing you both back in the hall for the prize giving with some great prizes that you'll be helping give out. So thank you so much for joining us on the show this evening, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.
Dziękujemy Wam bardzo za to, że dzisiaj do nas dołączyliście i nie możemy się doczekać, aż zobaczymy Was na rozdaniu nagród, gdzie będziecie mieli świetne nagrody dla zwycięzców Waszego sektora.
Ďakujeme aj my vám, prajeme pekný večer a vidíme sa na ceremoniále.
Dziękujemy bardzo.
See you later,
Ciao,
guys.
Ross.
Okay,
Ciao.
you take care. Well, Veronica, thank you ever so much for translating this evening and going and assisting with the different Polish teams. So I'm going to ask Sophie to come and join us this evening and continue with the show. So thank you, and
Thank you.
I'll catch up with you again very soon.
Thank you. See you later. Do zobaczenia.
Anyway, that was the Polish snapshot and also on the Lowrance Live. So if Sophie can join me back on the show this evening.
Hi guys. It's really fun actually being behind the camera and actually really being able to kind of see what you guys are commenting. I found that really great. So thank you guys for following everything that's going on at the World Carp Classic.
So now, what's next this evening?
Next, we've got a very special team talking about Lowrance Lives. We've got a team from Lowrance.
Hey, look at that.
There we go. They've been very patiently waiting in the back area.
They have. And who have we got there this evening then?
Good evening. Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourselves for people that may not know you? Obviously, you guys are big characters, but you know.
Sure. It's Mattis from Team Lowrance. I'm a Lowrance ambassador since a couple of years, 6 or 7 years now. And this is my team. To my right, Mr. Kai Holländer, well-experienced fisherman from Germany, who is fishing in my local area, some home pools. And the guy to my left, you should know for several years now, Mr. Müller, Thomas Müller, who's already a champion from 2011, right? Yes.
I think let me just stop you there. Actually, no. That introduction in terms of Thomas, there is only one Thomas Muller. I think that's how it goes. There is only one Thomas Muller.
That's right.
No, that's very good. No, it's great. I have to say, I mean, over the years, and with Thomas having won the event previously as well, and his support, and just the great fun that there's been over the years, and having you guys to participate and make up the team to represent Lowrance this year is great to see.
Yeah, I'm super happy that Thomas teamed up this year with us. So he was, not really willing to join the event this year. And I really talked to him a long time on the phone and asked him, hey, Thomas, please join our team here. Let's have a great time together at Madine and get it done. And yeah, we made it to the event.
Well, I'm really intrigued to see what setup you guys have got. I want to know what equipment you're using, because I know a little bit about this stuff as well, and I just want to know what equipment you're using and how you're using it.
Sure. So on our main boat, so we got currently 2 boats with these GPS trackers, which are working quite well, I guess. So we can't see our own tracks. But it seems to be working, so we didn't receive any cards or any warning from our marshal. And regarding units, so on the main boat is an HDS Pro with an HD transducer mounted. It's not a basic unit, I know, but for pro carp fishermen, like all the guys who are participating at the event, this is the go-to unit in terms of just crystal clear imaging, side scan if you have open water. So we can't use it here in our bay, but from down scan or classic sonar images, and the big advantage is that you can connect your camera, also underwater camera, to the device. So Americans using this video cable to watch football games instead of using it for carp fishing. And this is really one of the USPs for the units. You don't have these little black back driving screens in your boat. So you can just go for your unit, which is of course waterproof and have a very good image, HD image on it. So, and this is really key. And Thomas currently got an Elite FS on his boat, but we have just used one boat all the time. So the third man is always on the bank, and the two others going out to bring out the rods, the rigs. And unfortunately, we haven't seen or heard a single fish here in our sector or in our little
in your area yet. Yes. Well,
so quarter 5 kilo, that's it.
Well, just to remain on the equipment, I mean, with CMAP and the different things that CMAP can do, the CMAP charts that go in the units. I mean, I think that with the bio-base elements of it as well, and all the different things you can do some pretty cool stuff with that.
That's true. So before the event, we checked out the place or the whole lake. We downloaded CMAP social map. We can download for zero cost without any credit card or whatever the card, and you can see how you swim, what kind of depths or shades or even hardness of the bottom. And afterwards we generated with Genesis Live our own map. So it means we were discovering our area here and just written our own card, depth card and contour card, due to the fact that the water level is 7 centimeter approximately down from normal here at the moment.
Sure. And the thing is with those screens as well, you can actually split them into multi-screens. So although you've got one main screen, you can have several different elements of it running simultaneously.
Yeah, that's true. So when I'm going on predator fishing, I have 3 screens on my boat. But here, when it comes to carp fishing, usually I have a split screen out of 3. On the left corner, top corner, I got the card. On the right side, on the top, I have my down scan, and usually when I'm fishing in open water, the side scan on the both on the wider screen, so on a wider angle, which makes sense due to the fact that you see the side. If you just imagine you have two lights and the shadow goes to the side, to the right and left side.
One of the things that I'd looked at when we introduced the GPS tracking system and the fishing zones is how easy it is on a Lowrance unit to actually get this to work, because by putting in your four extreme coordinates, the left and right one at the bottom, left and right one at the top, having put those in, you can then just hit route, and it automatically forms your boundary for you. And that's something super simple to do on a Lowrance unit.
That's normally true. We haven't managed it. Very sorry for this. So we tried to do
we'll come
the
and show
different
you.
metrics, and I've asked some other Lowrance brand ambassadors who could not help out. So we've managed it with Google and then put the waypoints in pretty easy, and then created the points.
Yeah, it's straightforward. It's some sort of, I think the thing is about the Lowrance equipment in particular is the fact it can do so much more than just the basic stuff that you use it for.
Yeah, that's true. So usually, like in HDS, which is end of the end boss, you
Top
would
of the
say,
range
of
unit.
sonars. Yeah, you got for Lowrance a good, better, best, which starts with the Eagle, then the Elite FS, and then the HDS Pro. But if it comes to really, professional fishermen, what we're all about here at the event, then I would recommend to go for the HDS due to the fact that you can use the camera and have really the best side imaging here. And also down scan is crystal clear when it comes to like some weed or whatever on the bottom.
I think although this lake is particularly weedy at the moment, one of the things and one of the systems that Lowrance they've got the active target too. And that's really good because you can actually see forwards, sideways, and downwards on that, and you can physically see the fish moving.
The clarity on it is just kind of incredible. I mean, we were just mind blown almost when we first used it.
Exactly. So I'm also using active target 2, not in this competition due to the fact that it's too much weed here. So you can't find the fish in the weed holes with the active target. So the active target, you have to imagine that the pulse of the sonar is so hard that the fish would move out of the zone.
They would go.
Scared away.
So it's like a live image, as you explained it. And if you are on bigger waters venues, which have more depths, so it's easier to find really groups of carp who are bulking up, or if you see with deeper waters, it's working better from my point of view. And the biggest advantage is, of course, for predator fishing, where you can see the reaction of the fish when you try to hunt them. But for carp fishing, it's also working on specific venues.
Sure. I mean, there's one of the teams that I have to say I'm very envious of. I've seen the setup they've got. They've got a complete Lowrance setup. They've got one of the latest Recon trolling motors, HDS Live 12-inch unit. They've got all the active target. They've got everything. Literally, it's every single thing, and it's bow mounted on their inflatable boat. So literally, they can hit go to, and it navigates literally straight to the point. I've watched them do that a few times, and it's really quite a cool setup they've got there.
Yeah, I'm using the same setup, no Recon for me, but with a different trolling engine in the front when I go for predator fishing, and it's almost the same. So I have 3 screens on the boat, a trolling engine, and everything on a 5-meter inflatable boat. It's pretty cool because the boat is super light. You can bring it all around the world. So this is stuff which is working pretty well, especially when you navigate through different depths, which the trolling motor is connected to your screen.
Well, look, just a couple of quick questions for whether it's Thomas and the other member of your team. I mean, there's been some great fish caught over the years.
Absolutely. I mean, I've just brought up one on the screen that you guys caught last year. I mean, it's a different team, but this is one of the fish you caught last year. So I just wanted to show everyone some of the beautiful carp that were caught. How big was this one? Do you remember?
I can't remember. Must be between 16 and 18 kilogram. So who we see here is in the middle, Mr. Melvin Meerkamp, a good boat life friend from my side, who's fishing many times the Orient with me, and Mr. Lars Müller, who is one of my good mates at home, fishing the local venues. And this year it looks like that we have not this luck with our pack draw. So there's really no fish at all here, and we have tried everything. We would try everything for the last night for us, which means with the big storm tomorrow, better safe than sorry. We will go to the harbor tomorrow before lunchtime.
The storm hit. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I think, in fairness, there's quite a few teams that are going to be doing that tomorrow. I think we're going to be quite busy during the day, but I think so. Just a quick question to Thomas. Thomas, look, you've been involved in the World Carp Classic for many years, having won it. Your name's on the base of the trophy. You've held the trophy, and you are part of a very, very elite group of people. So, what does it feel like being a World Carp Classic champion?
it's I feel it is good. It's a big family, and I have a tried ice. This is the last time this year, World Cup Classic. I don't come to Orellana. It's too far for me.
Sure.
It's momentan the last one. World Cup Classic.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, never say never. There's always another one, but I think looking at the different things that have gone on over the years, I think we've got many great champions, and as we progress with the Champion of Champions event and other smaller events that we'll be running going forward, we certainly look forward to seeing you all always, both at the events and at shows going forward. But for this evening. From the team from Lowrance and on the Lowrance Lives, thank you ever so much for joining us this evening, and we'll leave you to concentrate on catching that big one.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Bye.
Excellent.
Bye.
All right,
Bye,
take care
guys.
then, guys. Okay, so there we go. And there's the team from Lowrance out on the bank there.
Absolutely. Well, there we go. Here's our little leaderboard update for what's going on. We have Maurice van der Loo. They're still in first place at the moment.
Oh, goodness me, it's nail biting stuff.
Yeah, 61.3 kilos, but hot on their heels, just 1.3 kilos behind, is a team from the Ultimate Product section. So there we go. Different part of the lake, seeing what's going on there as well.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. I mean, fish have been caught in all sorts of different sections of the lake, all different areas of the lake. I mean, as well, and things are moving. I mean, there's some big fish being caught, and one of those two big ones coming out really does dynamically change everything.
Absolutely. And I think it's also in the mentality of people, because I was hearing, I don't think we're going to see a big one this year. There might not be a 30 kilo. We might not even see, 28, 29 kilo. But
last night,
last night it was absolutely the case. So I think, again, there's been kind of a shift in mentality on the lake of the big fish are still biting.
Yeah.
We can actually catch them. And there is every single possibility, because there was no sign that they would or should have caught that fish. They did really, really well to catch it.
Yeah, and that was the second fish that actually caught. They caught a previous one, which was a smaller fish, but just over 16 kilos, I think, from memory. So it's interesting because that 30 kilo fish, if they get another 20 kilo fish, or if they get a 20 kilo fish, that really pushes them right up the leaderboard and puts them right in contention. So they're just one fish in it.
Absolutely. I mean, they're in sixth place at the moment, but with only 2 carp. I think a lot of those people at the top of the leaderboard, they already have their 3, and they're kind of already looking to kind of upgrade. But there we go. Further down on the leaderboard, we have last year's defending champions. I mean, they've done remarkably well.
They have, and the fact that they've got their 3 fish, so now what they're actually fishing for or targeting are the bigger fish. So it's great. It shows these guys know really what they're doing, and they're great competitors.
Absolutely. So circling back to the conversation we were having earlier on the biggest carp that's now been caught at the World Carp Classic this year, and not only last year. But do you want to reveal the bait, or shall I reveal the bait that was used to catch the biggest carp at the World Cup?
It is. It's a special bait, actually, but it's interesting enough that both 30 kilo carp that have been caught over the last 2 years have been caught on the same bait. Now, what is it, Sophie?
It's Devil Krill by Nickel Carp Specialist. I mean, we popped down over to have a conversation with him earlier, and it was kind of just magic for him to be able to kind of be part of all this experience, obviously from a different part of the lake and a different side of things, but to actually be kind of innovating, and so much so that it's actually not only just happening once, but it's kind of a consistent thing now in that sense.
Exactly. And it seems there's no coincidence that the 2 largest fish that have been caught over the last 2 years, 30 kilo plus carp. And you think about how many thousands and thousands of carp have been caught over the years. And the fact that 66.6% recurring of those big fish have been caught on that particular bait from Carol.
There we go. Well, I'd absolutely love to find out if it's going to do the same job tonight, but I guess we'll just have to wait until tonight.
Right. Well, look, I think that's hopefully that's given a good update as to what's going on. It's given you an update on the leaderboard. We've had the Lowrance live with the Polish teams and the team from Lowrance this evening, which is great. And we've got more exciting things coming up for tomorrow, of course. And anyway, that will be as we come into the last night tomorrow. And as the wind gets up and the rain starts to come down on Saturday, oh God, 0 dear. Anyway, we will be ready and waiting at HQ and in the sports hall for the prize giving, and looking forward to awarding the great prize we've got to the very worthy winners.
Absolutely. Well, there we go. That's enough from us tonight. For now, we will talk to you very, very soon.
Thank you for watching. And as Sophie said, it's good night from her. It's good night from me.